Alright, it's time for me to get dressed for work, so I'm going to change. Gotta make my sandwich and all that fun stuff that I normally have to do. So I'm gonna get that started. Or 9:45 to 6:45 again today. It's not that warm of a day out, so I'm gonna have to layer up because it's cold. But let's change. Alright. Cool. I'm ready for work now. Let's get this day started. Oh, I gotta take my glasses off. Use this to... That's better. Now I can see better. Hope you guys are having a good day. We're gonna get this day started. I still gotta make my lunch and do all of that, but we're gonna do it. Let's go downstairs. Alright, it is time to head out to work. Let's go. Alright, I hate wearing sunglasses when I film. Just got to work. I'm gonna head inside now and get this day started. I've been thinking a lot about yesterday's vlog. Yesterday I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't do anything, I didn't leave my house yesterday on my day off. I just had things that I was working on at the house. Not a lot of filming was done. And I don't know, I was just a little bit defeated yesterday and just kind of tired. But today is a new day. We're starting back fresh. I'm out and about, which is good because that makes it a little easier to film. And we'll go from there. So I'm reading this book on my break called Extreme Ownership by Jocko Willink. Or Willink? I don't know how to say his name. I should probably figure that out. But it's a really interesting book where it talks about, the part I'm at is he talks about this incident that happened while he was leading a group during the Iraq War. And he talks about how there came this moment, and there was a lot of parts that led to this failing of a mission and someone ultimately losing their life. And he talks about how he's creating his report and he's looking for someone to blame. And there's plenty of people to blame because there was a lot of things that went wrong. But how ultimately, as the senior leader and as the leader of the group, that anything that went wrong ultimately falls on him as the leader. And it's really interesting because I think we miss that sometimes. When we lead anything, we look at things and we're like, wow, I could pass the blame on to, this would go better if these people were doing this better, or this would do that, or things would be this way if this team would just carry their weight. But in reality, if you're the leader, your team's failings are your failings. The team might fail, but you have to own the failing of your team. And I think that's something even for myself, like, I have to work on too, like, owning the team's failures. Like, if a team that I'm leading fails on something, or in the case of if I start any of these businesses and they fail or something goes wrong, those failings are ultimately on me as the leader. And you have to own those so that you can move forward. Alright, I just got home from work and finished my dinner. I'm still listening to that book, the book I was telling you guys about earlier. I'm a really big fan of this book. Yeah, I've watched a couple of videos on this guy, Jocko Willink. I think that's how you say it. I don't know how he says it. I should look it up, but I didn't. But it's called Extreme Ownership. And it's how Navy SEALs lead and win. And yeah, so far it's a pretty interesting book. I'm listening to it. I just find it's easier for me to listen to things than to, like, I can watch things sometimes, but just listening to it just is a little easier for me. So I'm listening to this book. I'm on chapter 4. There's still about 8 hours and 8 minutes left of this book, but so far I really like it. The author just talks about his experience in the SEALs and in leading, and just some of the things he's learned and some of the insight that he's had in his years leading. And yeah, I can't say anything but good things so far because I'm only 4 chapters in, but it's really good. If you get a chance, you should check it out. But it got me curious today. What are you reading? What's something you're reading in your free time, or something you're just reading right now for your own development? I'm curious. What's one book you're reading right now? And what's it about? What are you reading for fun even? It doesn't have to be something for your development, but let me know down in the comments below. That's all I got for you guys today, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for checking out the video.